Hey folks, Jimmy Schwinn here. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. It is May 6th, 2020. I am doing this video today. I have red alert. What is going on with this lockdown situation? I know that folks haven't heard from me about this for a little while, but I wanted to talk about it because I've had many conversations on this with multiple people over the last week. And I think I'm going to be looking over here too, because I've got this StreamYard running, which is pretty cool. So I'll be looking over here to see. I've got people joining me now. That's great. If you got comments, comment. I can comment back. So I'll be looking between the screen. It's called this StreamYard, and also back between my Facebook. So Sarah, Tom, can you hear me okay? I see a few people that are on. I want to talk about what I have learned about what is really going on. And when I say learn from people that are in the know, that are not attached to all this nonsense and all this sheeple thinking. It's just amazing some of the things that are going on right now. And I'm actually excited because I look at this as an opportunity for people to wake up from their slumber and understand that whether it's 50% in this country, I don't know what the numbers are. Maybe it's 60-40, maybe it's 70-30, but there's people here that love this country, that want freedom, that believe in the Constitution, that want people to have freedom of speech, right? Where they can say what they feel as long as they're not threatening someone's life or, being a racist person, a real racist, not, where somebody doesn't like your political views, so they call you a racist without any kind of evidence that you are one, right? I mean, my wife's Latino. My two boys are half Latino. My grandchildren are Asian and African American. So I'm like the United Nations over here. So I never could be, racist, right? So it's very interesting what I've been hearing. And I'm going to show you some things on the screen here too. I'm going to bring my screen in. And if anybody's got any comments, yes, I can hear you. All right, awesome. For some reason, I can't see the comments over on this StreamYard thing. I just upgraded it because I'm actually going into YouTube and Facebook at the same time, which is pretty cool. And we'll be doing training on this in the Ultimate Success Club, which I'm going to talk about at the end. We'll be doing some training on this, which is going to be really cool. And we'll be showing you folks how to do a lot of good things online to make money, regardless of what your passion is, what you're involved in. We're going to show you how to do that. And I'm taking it off of Facebook onto our own platform, and I'll show you that at the end. And you can join for free. It's 100% free. So right now, I want to show you a couple things. So again, this is a gentleman that I'm talking to. One of many that I'm talking to. Let me make sure we're seeing this. All right. And if you read about him again, I did it on one of my past videos. This guy, if you go to his About Awards and Recognitions, you can see he's a former Marine. He was a CIA case officer, and he was a co-founder of the U.S. Marine Corps Intelligence Activity. So very much he is in the know, and I'm going to be working with him a little bit on his web properties. Unbelievable. I went through all of his web holdings, looking at his documentation, and this is a man that cares about this country. I don't know him, I haven't ran any background checks on him, but just his heart, the feeling I get from, speaking with him, he's a man that loves this country and wants to see, good for everybody, right? So here we are. It is, I think, day 51 of the lockdown. And I know now that Texas is opening back up some of the businesses, and, like Still haven't, you can see my hair is like crazy. I look like a freaking caveman, but I still haven't been able to go across the street and get a haircut yet, which I want to do. And let me pull up something else too, because I'm going to show you a couple things here. Let me pull this up. You can actually see me here. So let me go over here. I want to show something on my partner, Rob 4. And this is why Rob 4 and I are really pushing hard. We're going to open up our ultimatesuccessclub.com site, which is going to have our own social community and all of that. And we're still going to be on Facebook. We're still going to be doing what we're on Facebook, but I've been in Facebook jail a couple times, okay? And I don't like it. And I've been in Facebook jail for really no reason. When I show you, I'll show you this reason here, because this is a funny reason. And stick with me, folks. Stick with me. I mean, I know some of you, hold on, let me go to the inbox here. Oh, it might be right there, support message. Okay. Okay, so a couple times in the past, I've been restricted, from posting in groups because maybe I posted a little too much, but usually for like a day, right? And these are groups where you're allowed to share your information. And I'm getting to a point here because the situations that are going on right now with David Icke, regardless of what he says and what you believe and what you don't believe, YouTube knocking him off of YouTube, Facebook taking him off of Facebook, like it went, I think it was Facebook or YouTube first, then Facebook, or Facebook first, then YouTube. For him giving his opinion, right, about something, whether you believe it or not, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But everybody, as long as they're not threatening people and they're not, being a racist, a real racist, or saying something terrible to people, they shouldn't be getting kicked off these social media platforms. I mean, really, these things need to be made utilities because they want to be able to get certain benefits of being this social platform, but then they want to control the content, and you can't have it both ways. And I hope that the FTC starts looking into this stuff, because either you're one or the other. Either you're a social platform where people can speak their mind, and as long as they're not making terroristic threats or threatening someone or being, like a real racist, somebody that, you can see that they want to, take out a specific race, okay, or something like that, they should be able to speak their mind, even if they don't agree with you. They should be able to speak their mind. So I don't like that. Again, I have friends that think one way. I have friends that think the other way. And then I think the way I think, and I'm entitled to think the way I think. And you're entitled to think the way you think. And nobody should be stopping that, okay? It's not right. And again, the social media platforms are getting really carried away with this, and they need to stop it. Now I'm looking for when they suspended me on November 1st. So here I paid thousands and thousands of dollars building my group, and then they came in and basically for me doing one post, it's pretty crazy. Hold on. I don't know if they took it off. Maybe they took it off because I was definitely complaining about it. Okay. I was definitely complaining about it. And it was November 1st in the morning of 2019. And now it doesn't look like it's there. I don't know where it went. But they actually wouldn't let me post to my own groups and to other groups for 90 days for a post that I did many, many times. And they didn't even contact me back. Right? They didn't even contact me back. That was the way it was. I couldn't do anything about it. End of story. And that's it. Oh, hold on. So check this out. So your temporary restriction from joining and posting to groups that you do not manage until March 30th, 10:48 p.m. I don't even know how that happened because it wasn't March 30th. It was actually January. So this is something new. But you can see they hit me on November 1st at 7 a.m. in the morning. And for 90 days, they wouldn't even let me post to my own groups that I built. that I spent my money and my partner's money in building some of those groups. Some my own money, some my money and my partner's money, business partner's money, building those groups. And then they just did that to me for something that was so stupid. And now they don't even show the ads. So looks like they're trying to hide their stuff a little bit here now. So whatever, I'll move off of this. But folks, right now, one of my partners in Body Align, he has also, let me go back here to, I want to go to Rob's thing. He has territories with a tax company, Liberty Taxes, and does big companies, big clients, but he also has small business people, and over 300 business people. He has also, whoops, and look what I did. I accidentally hit that. Let me go back to Rob's. Okay. So over 300 business people, small businesses, under 500 people, right when this government loan came for small businesses, he had all of them submit their paperwork. And when I talked to him last week, not one single person got any money. So let me know if you've got any money from the government in here. And I'm going to have to open up this other thing. Let me know. Did you get any money? Has your small business got any money? Have you got any money at all from them? If you applied for it, let me know. Did you get any money? So from what I'm hearing, a lot of people aren't getting money. And, there's 30 million small businesses in this country. And apparently these funds will only take about 3 million companies. This, what is it, 350 billion, and then another 3-something billion. So this is like a little drop in the bucket to the damage that has been done, in my opinion, because of a political fight between two parties, which I hate parties, okay? I just can't stand that we're Americans, we're human beings, and everything is set up in this society to divide and conquer. From organized religion to political parties to all of this, it's all, in my opinion, designed to divide and conquer, because if you can keep the people fighting amongst each other and not waking up to what's really going on. And Rob had a great article here about following the money, okay, right here on May 2nd, that if you follow the money on this current crisis, this virus, okay, and you follow the money and you look at how long this has been set in motion, it's terrible, folks. I mean, because we've got one political party that can't beat the other political party. So believe me, when all this comes out and people see what's really going on, they are going to be freaking pissed. I mean, like, people's businesses that they've been working on for decades are decimated, destroyed, because we got some greedy people that want to make money. Like when you came out with the one particular prescription for this current situation that they were talking about at first, and they kind of dismissed it, and they were going with this other prescription. And when you looked at it, like the one was like $20, I mean, for the whole prescription. The other one was like $1,000. I mean, this here, and this is something that, I know Rob, his family, he's got a son in the military. I'm ex-veteran. I love this country. I know a lot of veterans in this country, friends I have that are veterans. We love this country. But when you start looking at all of this information and the agenda behind it, right? And the fear, right? Because most people, and I hate to say this, but most people are sheeple, and they're so dumbed down with TV and the negative frequencies pumping out of the TV set. They're like memorized. They're like hypnotized by the TV. And then all the shows are programmed, right? Everything that you're seeing is basically programmed to get you to go down a specific path. And now all of a sudden we're locked down. You got to wear a mask. And, I haven't been outside, by the way. Nothing's really changing for me. You can see I'm in my office here. Let me pull my picture back up here. Let me get rid of the screen for a minute. So I'm in my office here. I got my corner there where I do my morning meditation and prayers. I got a bathroom over here. We're in a townhouse across from Lake Travis, 4-bedroom townhouse. One of the bedrooms is my office. We've been here 6 years. I've always had one of the bedrooms in any one of the houses I've had, whether I owned it or rented it, as an office. So not a lot has changed for me. Rob and my team is growing massively. My body line business is growing very nicely because of EMF, 5G and all that. But I'm sitting here looking at all the friends I have and people that are suffering because of a fact that one political party doesn't have a candidate that can take out another political party. And then you start looking at all of this evidence, like what Rob has showed here, which is just, by the way, the tip of the iceberg. I mean, YouTube's taking videos down so fast that it's unbelievable. I mean, the amount of videos that they're taking down is incredible, okay? And all based on the fact that if you don't believe in the WHO thing, the World Health Organization, or if you go against them or whatever, listen, I just want everybody to be investigated by people that have unbelievable transparency and credibility, and let everybody be investigated. Let Trump and his people be investigated. Let the Democrats and their people be investigated. Investigate every single stinking freaking politician and all of these health organizations and trade organizations, and go through and audit every single thing and check every single thing. And anybody who's a crook, regardless of what side of the equation they're on, if they've gained their wealth illegally, it should be seized back and taken from them. And if they've done crimes, they should be put in jail. I don't care if they're a Republican. I don't care if they're a Democrat. I don't care if they're independent. I don't care if they're libertarian. I don't care if they're from the United States or any other country in the world. I am sick and tired. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of all the lies and the corruption and the evil. Why my brothers and sisters in this country, and I have a lot of friends around the world, are suffering. It just seems they don't even care about us at all. I mean, 300 small businesses that my partner Steve has, and none of them got a loan. Not one. My partner Rob Ford, his SEO company, he says this publicly on videos, and so I'll say it. Basically, got hit because local businesses right now that can't even open up their door, and if they can open up their door and they're starting to open them up, you only can have 25% of the people in there, 25% occupancy. What business, small business on this planet is going to be able to keep its doors open with 25% occupancy? Do you know of any? I mean, again, I'm very grateful and thankful that I have, a home-based business, and I've been building whether it's traditional business, non-network marketing, right? I have affiliate marketing, I have network marketing, and I also have traditional business that I handle right here, okay? But most people don't. And they depend upon what they built over the years. And they're being completely scammed and robbed. And this is the biggest wealth transfer that I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? I've never seen this. And the fact that I will not go out and wear a mask, okay? I have nothing against anyone wearing a mask, all right? I don't have anything against that. If you feel comfortable, you need to wear a mask, you should wear a mask. But if I don't want to wear a mask, all right, I don't need to wear a mask. Okay? And that's my choice. And nobody can, put their will upon me to make me wear a freaking mask, because I'm not going to. And if I don't want to get a vaccine, when one of my good friends, a brother from another mother, has almost a 30-year-old child with the brain of about a 2-year-old sleeping in between him and his wife every night after getting vaccinated as a baby, okay, and not being able to breathe for whatever. So, I don't believe that anyone should impose their will upon others, okay? Meaning you're listening to some of these things that Rob shows with this Bill Gates situation, where he wants us to get these freaking tattoos. He wants to put this freaking thing like in our thing. We all have to go in and show this card or show this tattoo before we can buy. It ain't never going to happen to me. Not while I'm breathing, it ain't. And it shouldn't be something that is a mandatory situation for anybody, okay? Because again, you've got one group of people that are trying to impose their will on another group of people. And you're watching these things going on, and you got people that are armed that are going to capitals and states. I mean, people are getting upset. They can't feed their families. No one's sending them money. They're not getting any money. Then we find out all these loans that are going out to companies that are public companies over 500 people, and they're not going to the small business. And anyways, I had to get a little water, my throat's dry, because I get emotional about this stuff because I care. And I hate seeing this going on. It's terrible. But there's 30 million small businesses. 30 million. So this money's going to cover what? A couple percentage points? So say they get out 3 million loans, and they go through and they, make sure these loans are with the right businesses, right? They're small businesses under 500 people, and they're qualified to get these loans. They got to go through and check, because once the government dispatches the money to the banks are loaning it out, right? So there could be friendships happening, interest in businesses happening, all kinds of stuff where this money's getting given, to people that should not be getting it. We don't know, but we need to find out, right? We don't know, but we need to find out. And so even if, say, 3 million small businesses get this help, that's 27 million that didn't. 27 million that didn't. And these businesses are devastated. Like, how is a movie theater going to make money with 25% occupancy? How is a restaurant going to make money with 25% occupancy? Or a salon that cuts your hair like I need. How are these people going to make money with 25% occupancy? Folks, wake up. Look at what really is going on here. We got a political war between two parties going on, and we got people that want a world government and people that want the nations, right? A sovereign nation government going to war. Political parties that are aligned on different sides going to war. A bunch of crooks in these politics. It's disgusting. They all need to be audited. They act like we work for them, like we're a bunch of serfs, like we're a bunch of slaves. And you know what? Unfortunately, right now, we are. We are. I hope and I pray that the world, the humanity of this world, wakes up and realizes the truth and what's really going on here, and will unplug from this system and demand that our elected officials do their freaking jobs. Clean up the waste, the fraud, the corruption, all these things that are going on. Stop it, because if not, folks, if this keeps on going down this path, look, I'm very optimistic. I'm all about positivity and love and light, and I love everybody. Yes, will I protect my home with deadly force? Believe I will. Will my two boys do the same thing? Oh, yes, we will. Okay? Do we go out looking for it? No. No, we don't. But will I die to protect my family? Yes, in a second I will. Am I afraid of these people? No, I'm not afraid of these people. Okay? But I'm aware of what they're doing. I'm aware of their agenda. I'm in the know. I'm watching people get knocked off YouTube, knocked off Facebook because they have an opinion. And not that they're saying anything that, is like racist, or they're threatening to kill somebody or whatever. They're disagreeing with the opinion of the opposite party that has some control, like, say, YouTube CEO, and then just bans them. Their channel's gone. Gone. I mean, gone. Now, look, I don't agree with things that Alex Jones says, and I don't agree with everything that David Icke says, or, I'm my own person. I have my own mind, right? So I'm going to, absorb the information. I'm going to look at the data. I'm going to do my own investigation, and I'm going to do pray and meditation and see where my spirit, where I feel that it is, right? But folks, if they keep on banning people that have a different opinion than they do, whether that opinion is right or wrong, then what do we have here? It's like me with Facebook. Here I am building my groups, working hard, spending my money, and then the next thing I know, come November 1st, I can't promote anything for Christmas. I can't do anything in my groups. I can't promote the other groups because I posted something showing my open and click-through rates on an email that I did, and saying, if you want to learn how to do this too, just claim your free membership at mastermindwebinars.com with my video, and that was it. And I had done it many times before, and now all of a sudden it was a problem. Maybe it's because I like certain things that they don't like that I like. Maybe it's I say certain things that they don't like what I say. But if you're an open social media community, you can't go around hiring your entire company with one political ideology that basically discriminates against another set of people. And that's what's happening here. And I don't know how long the government's going to allow it to go on. I mean, it should have been stopped years and years and years ago, because I forget what it is, but they classify themselves as a particular thing, so they don't fall underneath a specific rules, but yet then they basically ban people for speech that's not hate speech, or it's not, anything. It just doesn't, they don't believe in what they're saying, right? So it's basically, no, I don't believe what you said. You don't believe what I said. Okay, well, I'm kicking you off. So let's look at the money. Who's making all the money from this crisis? It surely is not the small business owner who's devastated, who is heartbroken, who is just being crushed, okay? It's not them. It's not them for sure. And from what I'm understanding, the people at the top of the income bracket so far from this incident have gained over $250 billion in wealth. So over 250 billion. I think it was 280 billion, something like that, in wealth since this started. And remember what I said, the money doesn't disappear, it transfers from one side to another, right? I've got multiple conversations going on with business partners about sustainable communities, where they're completely off grid and they're built with hempcrete and all of that. Where right now I just put the project in my project manager. I'll be working with them on that. Got a lot of people that are interested in that, meaning you're going in, you're buying 1,500 acres or whatever with a river and, wells and solar and all that. People are thinking about that right now because where's real estate going? Where's real estate going? I mean, 33% of the people in April did not pay their rent. How much in May? Now, that's just residential. That doesn't even equal commercial. It was over 50%. So the real estate market, both commercial and residential, is going to be devastated. It's devastated now. My wife told me they went down, I guess home value went down 1 month 16%, another month 17%. I mean, the housing market in this economy is a big, big plus to our economy, right? And the automobile market, how many people right now, I've got a few people on here. How many people right now are looking to buy a car? How many of you right now want to go out and buy a car right now? Huh? I mean, how many of you? I don't think many people are looking to buy a car right now, right? Let me look at some of these comments down here. I want to answer some of these questions. But how many people are looking to buy a car right now? How many people are looking to buy a house right now? How many people are looking to travel right now? I mean, my mother and father-in-law live in Boca Chica, Dominican Republic, and Cindy and I really want to get there, right? But how long will it be before we can even travel there? Or how long will it be before it'll be even safe to travel? So everybody is going to be paranoid to travel. So the travel industry, which is huge, by the way, I think $7 trillion a year globally, is going to be devastated. Okay. And why I'm saying this stuff to you folks is that, and I'm going to show you where you can join our community, because I got to build a community. I'm going to show you to you here in a minute, but I've got to build a community where I can have my own social community with my own training platform. My partner, Rob Four, and I, we're putting it up. We're already building it. I've been building marketing systems, online back offices, everything for 23 years now. So I definitely know how to do it. I can handle all the servers, the emails, all of that stuff. But I have to do it because I might say the wrong thing and boom, now I can't communicate with my people to help them. My team, I can't help them because now I'm knocked off Facebook, right? Or something like that. I don't trust Facebook. The only thing that I know that I can count on Facebook for is that I can't count on them, okay? And now you got YouTube. They're all the same, by the way. If you look at the companies that own these companies, they're mostly the same. Like if you look at the stockholders of each one of these social media assets, you're going to see the same names of companies in there that basically control these companies. So YouTube hit them, Facebook hits them, Twitter comes next, right? They all come. And that's why Rob and I made the decision, and we already planned this even before we seen, because this has been going on for years. They've been doing this, but it's getting worse because now there is no leeway. It's what they say or you're done. And when you ask them, they don't answer you because they don't care. And where's most people getting their news today? From social media. From social media. That's where most people get their news. I mean, it's, folks, you've got to get yourself prepared. You better start. I know there's a lot of folks that are going to be seeing this video, and maybe you owned a small business and now it's shut down, or you work for somebody and now that company's shut down. But as you're going through this, you better start looking at how you're going to be able to, support your family from home. And you better actually take action and do something and find the right people to get with that can help you and teach you how to do it. Because I'm telling you, between what's going on, and this is all planned and all set up, and if you go down the rabbit hole, you'll see how all these dots connect. I mean, the information's out there. It's all over. We got some comments here. Let me see what we got. We got 23 comments already. Okay. I don't know why I can't see them all, but I will respond back after I'm done with this for sure. Yeah, Nate, nobody is buying cars. Most aren't flying, not buying or doing a lot of wants of things. Yeah, I mean, no one's going to be. It's amazing to see that they are fact-checking posts you share, though being a messenger on Facebook. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. And then you're seeing some of these governors literally arresting people for opening their business. I mean, their family is in need. They need help. And we got one political party leveraging the other political party, and they're like, oh, well, you know, if we don't get in mail-in votes, then we're not going to give any more money. Or this one says this, or this one says, why all this money is our money. It's our taxes. These people work for us. When are we going to wake up and demand that this changes now? If we keep sitting idly by, and believe me, I'm not about violence, but at all, and I'm not calling for violence in any way, shape, or form, but people got to wake up. They got to get on the phone. They got to talk. We got to get together. We got to, you know, this has to end. We can't have people forcing their agenda on us. I will not go out and wear a mask. I will never get a vaccine certificate tattoo. I will never let them inject me with it. It's never going to happen. And if it means that I lose my life, then so be it. I'm putting it out here. Apparently, I ain't afraid of it. But I'm not going to be where the government thinks they're kings and lords and all of this. No, you're public servants. Servants to the public. You're not kings. You're not queens. You're not princes. You're not royalty. You made your money on the back of the American people. You robbed us blind. Both parties. Both parties. Maybe some more than others. They all need to be audited. Every one of them. It's sad to see people crying in food lines. And again, I thank the Heavenly Father that that's not the case for me and my family and my business partners. But I have friends. I have people that I know. I see what's going on Facebook. I see what's going on YouTube. And they wonder why these people are going, you know, and going to the capitals of these states. And some of them are armed. Now, they didn't do anything, but they have a right to bear arms. They have a right to free speech. Folks, this America that we're living in right now is not the America that I'm interested in living in, to be honest with you. I'm half tempted. My wife and I were talking the other night. If this thing keeps on going the way it's going, and not that I don't want to fight for America, because I do, but we also have family in the Dominican Republic, but it's devastating. I mean, and we were thinking about going to the North Coast, but it's devastating. It's travel. You know, the beaches, the economy is all based on travel, and they're devastated. So I believe in my heart that there's a very few people compared to all of us that have an agenda that's not in our best interest in any way, shape, or form. They want to decimate the economy, destroy small business, basically nationalize everything, take over industry, and then hand us maybe $1,000 a month or something. like we're a bunch of, paupers. We got to go beg for them. All people want to do is work, support their family, be with their friends, help others. American people are one of the most generous people in the world. We give more to charity than any other country in the world, even combined, I think. People just want to live free. They want to love their family. They want to support their family. They want to take care of their family. But you got other people that want to control us. And I don't want to get into all the naming because, then next thing you know, the AI is looking at my video. Maybe they're looking at it now. Who knows? Okay. But it's a sad day that what we're seeing, folks. And I'm glad to see that our Attorney General is at least saying that, hey, even though we got this issue, you can't be doing these things. We're going to be coming and looking at you. I hope that's true because right now, there's been a lot of crimes going on based, from the politicians, from people connected to the politicians and all of that. And I'm not seeing anybody cuffed up and getting hauled off to jail. I'm seeing a lot of people that did nothing wrong, like General Flynn, who they destroyed this man's life, who's a patriot, and they lied about him, and they want to put him in a hole, dark hole somewhere. Folks, until we got an equal justice system in this country, and until we got true freedom of speech, again, not threatening people's lives, not trying to create, riots or anything stupid like that, but where we truly can have our opinion that's not going to be striked or, getting us thrown off a platform. Until we see these things change, this country's not going to change. And if you are going to survive this situation, you need to put yourself into where these people that do have money, where that money is getting transferred to. And for the folks that are not in that, say 5% of the population or 1% of the population, you really need to understand that with robotics and AI, because they're rolling out the 5G like no tomorrow, it's coming. You ain't stopping it. It's here. And AI and robotics are going to work really great with that technology. But also when you start looking at the people that want to control all of that, their agenda's not good, right? I mean, their agenda's not good. But 40% of the manual workforce is going to be gone in the next 10 years. And then on top of it, we got this situation that this decimated travel, the travel industry, from the airlines to the hotels, done for a while, okay? People are in. They're not just going to forget about this tomorrow or the next day or the next day. It ain't going to happen, okay? So that's devastated. That whole industry, $7 trillion a year industry. The automobile industry, they can sit there and tell you all they want. Hey, no payments till 2021. No payments for 90 days. People ain't thinking about that. They're thinking about feeding their family, keeping a roof over their head, keeping their utilities on. That's what they're thinking about. I'm thinking about getting another car or going on a vacation or even going to a restaurant or going out to a movie. I mean, what has been done to this country and to the world economy and all the other countries is criminal. And I cannot wait. And I'm hearing that this is going to come out. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that it will. And that these people are held responsible and every single dime they have is taken from them and given to the American people or whatever country that they took it from. Because what's going on right now is disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. And I want to show you, because I want to invite you to join the network we're setting up here. And this is for our team. And this is to teach people how to make money online. Okay. And regardless of what, and I haven't beautified it yet. It's on WordPress. I've got a lot of things. I'm going to gamify it. It's going to be pretty cool. But I'm going to make it look pretty. I got logos coming and all of that. But this is for our team because, again, I can't have a situation where I can't even communicate with my team because Facebook decides, oh, I don't like that Jimmy Schwinn. Let's just cut him out of Facebook. He can't have any of the groups. All the groups are done. And now I'm out, right? And I can't do anything. So we're going to build this regardless of that anyways, because we're building it into for our team, but also for other people to come and learn. And you can set your own groups up in here as long as it's nothing that is, to hurt people and all that. It's all got to be about helping people, right? Helping people make a living and all of that. But this is something that we control. We're going to monitor very closely as far as nobody coming in here and scamming anybody, because I won't tolerate it. Rob won't tolerate it. It's for our team. It's for people to learn from Rob and I and learn how to build a business online, regardless of what business you're in. I don't care what network marketing company you're in, as long as it's legitimate. If there's some scammer in here with a network marketing company, I will throw you out because I don't have no tolerance for scammers scamming people, okay? What we're giving back here is all about helping people, all about them using our information, applying it to whatever they're doing, and driving in more leads, driving in more sales, and learning how to convert those leads into more sales and to keep those customers longer term. Folks, you're going to have to market if you're going to build a business. I mean, right now, Rob and I are seeing growth in our business, in most of our business. Definitely our network marketing company is growing. My Bodyline company is growing with the EMF protection side of it. So both those things are growing, okay? And from the people that I know in this industry, lead traffic's growing, where people are going after traffic, and more people than ever before are open to the idea of having a business at home. And again, regardless whether you have a business or you don't have a business, this site is going to benefit you massively, just the free portion of it. Now, we just started putting it up a few days ago. By the end of this month, it'll be fully nice, okay? But I'm going to be doing testing with the people that are joining, going back and forth, making sure everything's working properly. And again, I'm getting my team to come over here and other people, like Rob and I were inviting people to this group here. And I was going to invite more of my people, but then I stopped doing it because, again, I don't know when Facebook is going to take me off. When are they going to take me off? I mean, I don't know, maybe, and I got to see what this is here. Yeah. I mean, it's a time to sit back and think about what you got going on and what you're going to do, how you're going to support your family, how you're going to put food on the table, how you're going to pay your rent, how you're going to pay your lights. All these other industries, again, travel decimated. Automotive, car industry decimated. Housing industry decimated. Those feed a lot of other industries. And I could keep on going, and I don't want to be doom and gloom, but don't sit around waiting for the government to hand you a check. All right? Don't do it. Don't wait. Do not wait. Okay, you get what you can get from them. Absolutely, 100%. Whatever you're qualified for, grab it. Get it. Okay? Stay on it. Get it for you and your family. But there's a lot of things going on here, folks, and I think you're going to be hearing over the next few months and over this year, it's going to get heated up even more so. People that are wearing masks are mad at the people that are not wearing masks. I mean, what are we going to have? A war between mask wearers and non-mask wearers? I already have problems from the black mold that was up in my air conditioning system with my lungs right now, okay? Because these people didn't clean out the freaking air conditioning system for years. I have a text where the guy told me it was the worst he's ever seen. So I can't wear no mask, nor would I. Even if I didn't have that problem, I still wouldn't wear it. Why? Because I don't have to. That's why. And if people have the virus, they should be at home getting treated, not outside wearing a mask so they don't give it to other people. Right? And again, I have nothing wrong if you want to wear a mask. My wife's going out, she's wearing a mask. My son Michael, he's wearing a mask. Do I laugh at them or say anything bad about them wearing a mask? No. No, I don't. But will I go out and wear a mask? No, I won't. No, I won't. So, folks, think about it, pray about it, get yourself set so that you can support your family from home, because things are going to heat up. This could be the very first virus that is, however, once we find out how this actually gets started, and I have heard from multiple sources how, and I'm not going to get into all this information because I want to see that, you know, the American people, from what I understand, it's going to be coming out, and other things are going to be coming out, and people are going to be pissed when they see that few people want to run the world and they're willing to destroy everything and everybody in order to do it. So you're all in my prayers. I love you. I wish the best for you and your family. Don't sit around. Don't procrastinate. Most people don't come from the 95% to the 5% of income earners because of procrastination, because they take no action, because they don't follow up. They don't do anything. And Rob and I was talking about this the other day. It's sad. And I was talking to my other partner, Robert Hollis, about it. It's very sad. But maybe, just maybe, this situation will wake people up. You can accomplish anything you want to and know you can, or you can accomplish nothing if you know you can do that too. It's all about mindset, right? 99.99% is about your mindset. Know you can and you will. Know you can't and you won't. Don't take action. Don't make progression. You're not going to move yourself forward. With all this going on, me and my partners, my business partners, we are moving forward every day. Do we have our blinders on about this situation going on? Of course not. I mean, you can see my partner, Rob Ford, is posting stuff. He's very upset about it. We're upset. We love people. We have friends. We have family that are suffering just like you all do. And it makes us sick that a few want to control all of us. It's very sad, right? But I still have to pay my rent here. I still have to make sure the electric stays on. I still have to make sure the water stays on, right? I still have to do that. So I've got to fight. I got to soldier up. I got to be a warrior for my family. And you do too. So I know the stinking thinking's coming in and the negativity's coming in. Listen to the 444 hertz. I've showed this before. I'll show it again. You can get it on YouTube for free. Play 444. Play 528. Play them multiple times a day. Also 432. It's on YouTube. You can get it everywhere. I mean, hold on. Let me search it for you here. 444 hertz. I'm actually putting some stuff up for Bodyline here, but let me show you here, right? So that's us, Bodyline. Even if I go into incognito, which that's how you search, right? I go to YouTube and I go 444 hertz and even 444 hertz music. You can see we're number 2. That's Bodyline, right? So 444 and 432, we're not there yet because I haven't really worked on that. 432, powerful. You can get all this stuff free, folks. All this stuff free. Play this. Let it absorb into your matter that's around you. What's matter? Everything. Your computer, your walls, your doors, everything's matter, right? Let it absorb. Frequency is powerful. The whole universe was created based on words. Frequencies are powerful. Positive frequencies are very, very powerful. Negative frequencies will hurt you. Okay? Get yourself surrounded with positive frequencies. It's really important. Some people think, well, what are you talking about, Jim? That's crazy. No, it works. Do it. Do it. What do you have to lose? That you're playing this in the background? Every morning I play that. And then throughout the day, if I see all this negativity, I play it again. So with that, go ahead and become a member, a free member of the Ultimate Success Club. You'll be seeing things happening over the next couple of weeks. This is going to be evolving very quickly. We're going to be putting a training platform in there, a free training platform where we're specifically teaching people how to make money online, regardless of what you're doing. You could join what Rob and I are doing, or you can do what you're doing. If you don't have anything that you're doing, you can talk to Rob and I about that, and you can do what we're doing because we're crushing it. Or whatever you're doing, you can take our training, implement it into what you're doing, and you can crush it too. But make sure you're in the right market right now. There's a lot of markets that are going down. So market need, market demand is very, very important, right? And I teach that in my mastermindwebinars.com, which you can find on my profile page right here. Mastermindwebinars.com. That's a free training platform that I set up. Get paid with ads kind of goes over what Rob and I are doing. Bodyline is my company that does the EMF protection. And then Lead Recruiter Pro is a system that I am partners with that helps us convert leads into sales like a pro and tracks all activity. So those are the things I do. And this, again, is 100% free. The Ultimate Success Club, which I'll be putting that link down here also, is 100% free. Okay? So love you all. Pray for you all. Take action. Become a warrior for your family. Don't sit around waiting on the government, because if you do that, it's not going to work out. Okay? So thank you very much for watching us. Take care and be blessed.